Hello, my name is Turker Tekeli. I'm the new partner of Korean Textile Center in the United Kingdom, and today I will give you a brief introduction about textile trends and information for the UK market. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Turker Tekeli, and I'm a textile engineer with an MBA degree from the Southern States University of California. I have over 18 years of experience in textile engineering and international marketing. I have worked in garment production, fabric exports, and sales and marketing in the UK high street fashion industry. My company is Turker Tex Limited. Turker Tex Limited is a UK-based textile company established in 2018, and we are specializing in providing UK high street fashion brands with the latest fabrics and solutions to stay ahead of the trend. An expert team of fabric suppliers work to create fabrics that meet the demands of the most discerning fashion brands with the latest innovations. I'm incredibly enthusiastic about bringing my skills and experience to my new partner, Korean Textile Center, and contributing to our shared success. Hope we can be successful. Let's start with the UK economy. Let me give you some details about the current situation and outlook. As we are all aware, there is an economic crisis all over the world, and UK is also facing some challenges. And the main part of these challenges are high inflation, supply chain disruptions, and rising energy prices from the war in Ukraine, new trade barriers after Brexit. But as well as the challenges, we have some advantages too. Our main advantages are the unemployment rate, which is very low, the rising wages, and the support measures that the government is providing for people and businesses. Let's get more details for these economic difficulties. The biggest difficulty is the inflation, and in June 2022, we have seen that the CPI inflation reached a 40-year high of 9.4%. Also, the average mortgage rates reach 5.65%, which is the highest since 1995. The energy prices are rising, food prices are rising, and businesses are raising all their prices in order to cope with the inflation. Why this inflation and mortgage rates are important for us? Because it is changing the consumer behavior dramatically. Let me give you an example. Let's imagine you are a British family with a household income of £3,000. You bought a house 2 years ago with 1% mortgage rate, and your mortgage payment is £1,000. With the taxes, bills, etc., let's say you are spending £500 to all the bills, everything, and you have £1,000 for yourself, for your food, for your social activities, etc. And you have like £500 of savings that you can use for your holidays or to buy something new, maybe a new car. But after 2 years, the mortgage rate reached 5.65%, and you need to remortgage your house. Your mortgage payment was £1,000 with 1% mortgage rate, but right now it's around £1,400. So the £400 of your £500 saving is gone right now. Also, with the rising food prices, energy prices, everything, most probably the other £100 is also gone. So you need to be much more careful with your spendings. So which means you will buy less clothes, you will be much more careful with your spendings, you need to dine out less, maybe you need to go somewhere cheap for a holiday. So your spending behavior is changing totally. As well as the difficulties, we have some advantages too. And unemployment rate is one of the biggest advantages of the UK. The unemployment rate was 3.8% in May 2022, which was the lowest since 1974. And there were 1.3 million job vacancies in May 2022, which is a record high, which indicates us a very tight labor market. There are more job vacancies than unemployed people. And the main reason of this tight labor market is Brexit, because the EU countries was supplying the labor demand of the UK before the Brexit. But after Brexit, the new immigration system is not as easy as before. People are not freely coming to the UK to work. And UK is also losing some of its labor to Europe because the people are returning to their home countries for several reasons, like economical reasons, family reasons, etc. So since UK cannot replace this labor, there is a very tight labor market. Also, another advantage is the growing wages. Because of the inflation, also the salaries are increasing. The unemployment varies by the region, but generally in the UK, it's very low. When we say the wages are rising and people are spending more money, we also need to consider the CPI inflation. In 2022, the second quarter of 2022, the wage growth was 6% annually, but the inflation was 9%, which means a real wage growth of minus 3%. So people are having more money to spend, but the prices are higher than their rises. Let's see what is government doing for these problems. They are giving £400 energy bill discount to every family in the UK. And also for the low-income households, they are giving one-off payment of £650. They are giving supports to pensioners, and they are also supporting the businesses. Let's look at the UK textile market trends and the updates. The UK textile industry is a significant contributor to the UK economy, employing over 100,000 people and generating over £10 billion in revenue annually. The industry encompasses a wide range of products and services, from traditional textile manufacturing to cutting-edge fashion design. Let's look at the key trends of the UK textile industry. Sustainability is coming in the first place. There is a growing consumer demand for eco-friendly textiles made from recycled or organic materials. Responsible sourcing is also very important. Almost all UK companies are closely monitoring right now the main source of their products, from the fiber to the garment. E-commerce is also very important especially after COVID-19 crisis. These key trends are shaping the future of the UK textile industry. Brexit and COVID-19 had major impacts on the UK textile industry, with signs of recovery emerging as economy reopens post-pandemic. Some UK textile businesses benefited from weaker pound, making exports more competitive globally. Other UK textile businesses faced increased costs and paperwork due to the Brexit. The COVID-19 pandemic forced many UK textile businesses to close or reduce operations. Demand for UK textiles increasing again as economy and retail reopen after lockdowns. Sustainability is very important for UK. Consumers want textiles that are produced sustainably using recycled materials, organic fibers, and eco-friendly manufacturing processes. This benefits the environment by reducing waste and pollution. After the pandemic, the online shopping became much more popular than ever. Online shopping for clothes, home textiles, and other products is rapidly growing in popularity among UK consumers. This shift towards e-commerce presents major opportunities for UK textile businesses to expand their online presence through targeted marketing campaigns, user-friendly e-commerce platforms, and seamless omnichannel sales. The UK's exit from the European Union has had mixed impacts on the textile industry. Some businesses benefited from the weaker pound, which made their exports more competitive globally. However, others faced increased costs and bureaucracy from new trade barriers and regulations. The overall effect has been neither strongly positive nor negative. And lastly, the COVID-19 pandemic caused many textile businesses to close or reduce operations temporarily. However, as the economy reopens, demand for textiles is increasing again. There are signs that the industry is beginning to recover from the impacts of the pandemic. Let's look at the UK-Korean textile trade. South Korea has been sending more and more clothes to the UK in recent years. In 2022, they shipped $55.5 million worth of clothes. That's a big part of the UK's total imports, a whopping $15.5 billion. Most of what South Korea sent was synthetic fabrics like polyester and nylon, which is often used in sportswear and comfortable clothing. Here's how it broke down. Synthetic was $35.2 million, cotton was $10.1 million, and all other types were $10.2 million. South Korea's textile industry is being helped by cool technology that leads to good quality fabrics, being more eco-friendly, and Korean fashion becoming super popular in the UK. This trend of sending more clothes looks like it will keep going up in the future. Let's look at the key points between the UK and South Korea's textile industry. Increasing trade in sustainable textiles. Both countries are focusing on sustainability through use of recycled materials and efficient manufacturing. This presents opportunities to increase trade in sustainable textiles. Growth in high-end and smart textiles. The UK's strength in luxury goods and Korea's tech expertise can lead to greater collaboration in high-end and smart textiles. The UK government also announced a bilateral trade agreement in 2019, which could further boost bilateral textile trade by reducing tariffs and barriers. Synthetic fabrics make up the majority of South Korea's textile exports to the UK, followed by cotton fabrics and other fabrics. Synthetic fabrics accounted for $35.2 million of exports. Cotton fabrics were $10.1 million. The remaining $10.2 million. South Korea is a major textile producer. Popularity of Korean fashion is increasing in the UK. And also from both countries, there is a high demand for sustainable textiles. Due to these factors, South Korea's textile exports to the UK are expected to grow. In 2022, Korea exported $40 million worth of textiles to the UK. In 2021, this amount increased to $50 million. And in 2022, $55.5 million of textiles exported to the UK from Korea. Let's see the industry effects of South Korea. South Korea plays a significant role in the global textile trade, ranking among the top 10 exporters of textiles and apparel worldwide, exporting $55.5 million worth of textiles to the UK in 2022. The majority of South Korea's textile exports to the UK are synthetic fabrics like polyester and nylon, totaling $35.2 million in 2022. The South Korean textile industry employs over 200,000 workers. South Korea's textile exports to the UK are expected to continue growing due to the popularity of Korean fashion and demand for sustainable textiles. When we compare South Korea's and China's textile export growth over 5 years, we can see that South Korea is growing more than China. Let's see the role of Korean textiles for UK high street brands. For the UK companies, Korean fabrics known with their quality and innovation. Korea utilizes the latest tech like eco-friendly materials and manufacturing processes. Korean companies adopt sustainable practices for reduced environmental impact. Korean textiles bring quality, innovation, and sustainability to UK fashion brands. What do we mean by quality and innovation? Korean textile companies have rigorous quality control standards and inspect fabrics at multiple stages of production. So UK companies are expecting very high quality fabrics from Korea. Korea also uses cutting-edge technologies like airjet looms and eco-friendly dyes for excellent quality. Korean mills created proprietary fabric blends by combining materials like cotton, polyester, and spandex. Korean textiles manufacturers produce extremely high quality and innovative fabrics due to their commitment, quality control, manufacturing excellence, and fabric innovation. Textile industry is one of the oldest industry in the world, but in the last 50 years, there are a lot of technological improvements. In 1970s, synthetic fibers like polyester introduced to the market. In 1980s, adoption of computerized looms and knitting machines started. In 2000s, use of nanotechnology to enhance fabric properties started. And 2010, development of smart and functional fabrics started. According to the Textile Report on UK high street fashion trends, Korean textile manufacturers are increasingly committed to sustainable practices, aligning with the growing demand for eco-conscious fashion among UK consumers. Let's see what are UK customers seeking from Korea. Korean fabrics are far superior to European ones and outclass Chinese rivals in terms of quality. Korean fabrics also known with new fiber blends. Combinations of cupro, acetate, modal, lyocell, and tencel provide high-end fabrics. UK labels employ creative Korean textiles for both evening and everyday garments. Korean fabrics encompass blends of cellulose, cotton, and technical fabrics, granting UK brands a host of new design choices. Textured fabrics like crepes, satins, and jacquards allow for unique garment designs. Vibrant, on-trend Korean prints can be incorporated into UK fashion collections, especially the foil and flock prints. As I explained at the beginning, sustainable sourcing is very important for UK customers. UK customers expect Korean companies to use more eco-friendly materials, can provide sustainability reports, reduce water usage, and reduce carbon emissions. What are the opportunities for Korean fabrics in the UK? Korean fashion trends like K-pop style are gaining immense popularity globally. Incorporating Korean textiles allows UK brands to tap into this. Using innovative Korean fabrics can help UK brands stand out and get noticed in competitive global markets. Korean textiles fuse Eastern and Western influences. This cultural fusion enhances appeal to diverse demographics. Korean textiles are associated with cutting-edge technology and fine craftsmanship. This elevates perception of UK brands. Eco-conscious Korean textiles align with rising global demand for sustainable fashion. After this point, I will try to demonstrate to you what my UK customers are inquiring from me as of October 2023. I've been asked for textured jacquards, metallic jacquards, and also I've been asked for a lot of velvet qualities. And I believe Korean companies has very nice velvet devore or printed velvet qualities which could be very suitable for UK markets. I have also been asked for metallic and sequin tweeds. This kind of fabrics are not very popular in Turkey, so there's a big chance for Korean companies to export this kind of metallic sequin tweed qualities. The embroideries are very expensive in Turkey and Europe. So in order to supply embroideries, UK companies usually go to China, but because of the quality issues and being very difficult to work with Chinese companies, they could prefer to work this kind of qualities with Korean companies. All kinds of textures like hammered crepe, satins, etc. are very popular at this time too. Pleated fabrics are also very popular, especially the sequin or lurex fabrics can make a difference. Structured laces and also embroideries can be very demanding. We are selling also a lot of crochet-like qualities, especially from cotton. The jerseys, especially crinkled jersey laces, are very popular as well. In this slide, you can see a lot of lace and embroidery samples. Finally, we can talk about the UK home textile imports from Korea. South Korea exported $25.5 million worth of home textiles to the United Kingdom in 2022. This represents a growing share of the UK's total home textile imports, which were valued at $4.5 billion. The United Kingdom imported a total of 4.5 billion worth of home textiles in 2022. This large number demonstrates the high demand for home textiles like bedding, towels, and home decor in the UK market. When we check the breakdown of South Korea's home textile exports to the UK, we can see that $15 million worth of bedding and linens exported from South Korea to the UK in 2022. In the same year, $5 million worth of towels and bath products exported from South Korea to the UK. $5.5 million worth of home decor textiles exported from South Korea to the UK in the same year. South Korea exported a total of $25.5 million worth of home textiles to the UK in 2022. South Korea's share of the UK's $4.5 billion home textile import market is growing each year. South Korea is a major global producer of home textiles, exporting $25.5 million worth to the UK in 2022. This includes beddings, linens, towels, and bath products, and home decor textiles. South Korea's home textile exports to the UK are expected to continue growing due to the popularity of Korean home decor and demand for sustainable textiles. South Korea's home textile exports to the UK, including bedding, towels, and home decor, are expected to continue growing in the coming years. Factors driving this growth include the popularity of Korean home decor and demand for sustainable textiles. Korean home decor, including bedding, linens, and decorative textiles, has become increasingly popular in the UK in recent years. South Korean home textiles are known for excellent quality materials like organic cotton and top-notch craftsmanship. Korean home decor offers innovative, contemporary designs and styles that appeal to modern UK consumers. The growing influence of Korean music, film, and other cultural exports has stimulated interest in Korean lifestyle and home furnishings. UK consumers increasingly want the sustainable home textiles like those made from organic and recycled materials that are common from South Korea. In conclusion, South Korea has emerged as a key supplier of fabrics, textiles, and home textiles to the UK market. The country's textile industry is recognized for its innovation, quality, and sustainability, aligning with the evolving preferences of UK consumers. South Korea's fabric exports to the UK are driven by the demand for high-performance fabrics, particularly synthetics used in sportswear and casual clothing. The country's textile industry is known for its technological advancements, producing fabrics with unique properties that cater to the needs of UK consumers. South Korea's textile exports to the UK are also gaining traction due to the growing demand for sustainable textiles. South Korean manufacturers are increasingly adopting eco-friendly practices, using recycled materials and reducing their environmental footprint. This aligns with the growing trend among UK consumers who prioritize sustainable products. South Korea's home textile exports to the UK are driven by the demand for high-quality and innovative products. South Korean manufacturers offer a range of home textiles that meet the preferences of UK consumers, including bedding linens, towels, bath products, and home decor textiles. Overall, South Korea is well positioned to expand its presence in the UK textile market by leveraging its strengths in innovation, quality, and sustainability. By understanding the evolving preferences of UK consumers and aligning their product offerings accordingly, South Korean manufacturers can establish a strong foothold in this lucrative market. Thank you very much. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.